Hey,
Kevin.
Thanks
Happy
for coming
New
by,
Year.
man.
I'm not too late, am I? Did the ball drop? Did the ball drop yet?
They dropped when I was 13.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're talking about the New Year's.
Yeah. I'm not late, right? It's gonna.
No, you're not late at all. No, thanks for coming over because I thought we could do something for our listeners for that Please Stand By show that they make us do.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we could do that.
Remember that? I thought we would do something called the Very Belated New Year's Eve Special.
Belated?
The Very Belated New Year's Eve Special.
Am I late then?
I think they dropped.
Oh, no.
Wait, me. Yeah, they dropped. They dropped a while ago.
Oh, that's too bad. I missed it. I was sick.
They'll come again.
Okay. When? What?
They normally come once a year.
Once a year? And when it does, it brings good cheer?
Loads of it.
Oh, well, great.
When the ball drops, happiness ensues.
Loads.
Loads of fun. Loads of fun. So shall we record our very belated New Year's Eve, Halloween, Christmas special?
Okay. Let's do that right now.
Here we go.
Please.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats.
Please stand by.
The show is about to begin. We hope you enjoy the show.
Please stand by.
Now, your host, Zero and Fun.
Hello and welcome to episode 21. This is our extremely belated New Year's Eve special. And with me tonight is my beautiful and very attractive co-host, my buddy who is the old to my lang syne, the con to my fetty, and the balls to my drum. Ferg Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, Kevin. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
I'm feeling better a little bit, and you were not.
Well, I'm feeling much better than I was, so.
You were a mess for a while,
Yeah.
and you did not sound pretty.
No, that's why we are. That's why this is belated.
I do have to say something that I think is utterly amazing. I am so proud of you because you and I spoke on the telephone.
Yeah, we did.
That's awesome. That's a major step.
I don't know a step for what, but
I got to admit, I'm not much to talk on the phone except when I'm cooking.
When you're what?
Cooking. When I'm making my sausage and egg biscuits, that's when I go nuts and I talk on the phone like crazy.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Because I got to talk to somebody while I'm cooking because the art of cooking is something I'm just not good at and it takes up too much time.
Yeah, but it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have a terrible phone phobia, and I don't like talking on the phone. I don't know when that started, but I just don't really like it, especially people I don't know. I mean, I know you, but or you mentioned calling me on the phone, and it's just like, oh, please don't do that.
Yeah.
I know we Skype every other week, and it's fine, but it was hard. You talking on the phone. I don't know why.
Well, tonight this show is definitely dedicated to one Mr. Kevin McLaughlin.
Yes.
He made our Christmases amazing this year, and we'll get into that in a little while.
Yeah.
But he has just been there's quite a few people I need to thank in the process here. But I want to thank Kevin McLaughlin for his support for this show and what he's done recently, which you will hear about.
Yes.
And I also want to thank people like Matt Lappy and Mr. Mark Little and just the countless people who've been sending really, really kind things and helping share our show as much as you have.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much because that means a lot. One thing that you do on your other show, on your wonderful 2600 Game by Game podcast, is that you take time in every show to read and talk about the people that make your show so great. And one thing I'm very bad at is that. I even went on Twitter and wrote Kevin a personal message saying, look, I'm terrible at this, and I just want to take time to say thank you so very much.
Yeah.
And he's not one to sit there and go, yeah, what the heck, man?
Yeah, no, he's definitely not.
What a waste, man. No, he said, God bless you. I said, God bless you. And we flew away like angels into the sun. It's too bad. I don't know. I have a question for you.
Okay.
But I want to do this properly, so I have a recording here that would definitely help out in introducing this topic that we're going to discuss.
All right.
Here we go.
Apparently, I've never been on live television before, but apparently sometimes I don't watch the news because I'm a kid, and apparently Grandpa just gives me the remote after we watch the Powerball.
So I want to talk. You never heard of his name is Nick Ritter. He's the little 5-year-old kid that is the apparently kid because they stopped him at a fair. And the news person went up and asked him what he thought of the super slide.
Oh, yes, I do remember that video.
And he just froze on camera by staring into it going, apparently.
Yeah, I remember that.
I love him, but I love when he goes, when Grandpa's watching the Powerball. So I want to talk to you about the Powerball. Now, today they announced 3 winners.
Okay.
The money's gone.
Right.
They're down to $40 million now on the next Powerball.
What a shame. Only $40 million.
Yeah.
Terrible thing.
I wanted to ask you, what would you do if you won that $1.6 billion, which would equal what, $500 million after taxes?
Oh, I don't know if I could live on that, Kevin.
It's a rough question.
What would I do? Do you want the whole list, or
no? Just like what? How would you deal with that?
Well, I would take it in the lump sum and get rid of, pay all the taxes off right away, so I wouldn't have to worry about it later on.
Right.
Pay off all my debt. Make sure my niece and nephews had college money, and help out my family in any way that if they needed.
Beautiful.
And there is kind of our little dream. There's a drive-in down the road that closed down a few years ago.
Oh,
and
okay.
We know the guy that ran it. We tried to help save it, but we were unsuccessful with that. Sarah did that mostly. Yeah. We always wanted to reopen it. So we would reopen it and get a new sign for out front, a big neon drive-in sign and everything. And then I would run the snack bar and make it more like a diner type of thing.
I would be there.
I would think that would be a lot of fun. It wouldn't be a lot of, because I don't think I would want to just not do anything. I think that I would.
Right.
Yeah, I need to do something. And I always wanted to cook. I always had like a luncheonette in the back of my head. But
would you ever open a chain of restaurants? Maybe go across country and call them Fergs?
No. Just one place would be enough.
That would be awesome, though.
What about you?
I would eat at Fergs.
Yeah.
I would use all my money to eat your food.
At Ergs.
That there is the Mighty Win reference. You can find that on Blu-ray and DVD. Nothing like Michael. What was his name? Not Michael Keaton.
Michael McKean.
Michael McKean. Harry Sanders.
What?
Harry.
Oh my gosh, what's his name?
Good Lord. You see, it's addictive.
Wow.
See, this is what I do to people, man. Harry Shearer.
Shearer, yeah. Christopher Guest.
And who was the third one?
Christopher Guest.
The best. Christopher Guest makes some wonderful movies. Well, if I won the Powerball, apparently I don't know what I'd do. I told Shelley, I pray we don't win because I don't think that I could handle that much money.
Do you play it?
I could hardly handle recording shows. You see what happened. Yeah, we played it twice. Shelley bought 2 tickets.
So then why would you play it if you don't want to win?
I didn't play it. She played it.
Oh, she played it. Okay, gotcha.
I'm sitting here going, God, please no. God, please no. I know what would happen. We would be great. We would set everything right. Bills, just like you said, paid everything off. Pay off all the kids' college goodies. Get Kate and Johnny up here. They're down in Roanoke, Virginia. And things would be nice, but at the same time, I think Shelley and I would just drift apart. We wouldn't.
Why?
Because we'd fight over what to use the money for. We'd probably start some kind of drug habit. Cocaine
It's getting
and
a little dark,
prostitutes.
Kevin.
That's what there's a news clip we have, or I forget where it happened, but did you see that news clip of that one person who was like trying to buy a ticket and the newswoman comes up and goes, "Hi, see that you're getting yourself a ticket there. What are your plans if you win?" And he goes, "Cocaine and prostitutes."
Yeah.
Oh my God, can you say that?
Yeah. Well, at least he's honest, right?
There you go.
Oh, man.
All right, Ferg, well, guess what time it is now?
What time is it, Kevin?
How about anything exciting? Come on, Bert, show me what you got.
Someone's trying to break in my house. This is my buddy Phil.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I got to hear all your podcasts with Kevin. I actually listened to a couple of your own personal podcasts. I was listening to one about the Lego show. So I was really happy to
you can hear him in there?
get to do this with you. This is going to be a lot of fun. Thank you.
Good. Good. I'm looking forward to it, too.
Is it too loud?
Okay.
When you do that, it's too loud.
I got to bring my sidekick with me. That was my daughter. She loves to come along because she loves the raw, unedited version of these programs.
This is Olivia.
Hi, Olivia.
Oh, you can hear her. Okay, if you guys need more volume, it's 3 and 4. She's 4 and you're 3.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
So the show is dedicated to Kevin McLaughlin.
Yes.
And what is the proper way to say McLaughlin?
I think I asked him on one of my shows, but I don't think he ever corrected me or anything. So
We'll make it McLaughlin like Sarah.
But that's totally different spelling.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Then we can't have that. Oh, before we get started with anything exciting real quick, did I tell you that the walk-ins were coming over?
The walk-ins?
The walk-ins. Like
Walk-ins?
Christopher and Craig.
There are 2 of them?
Yeah, he has a brother.
Oh, no, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, he should be here any second.
You're not going to disappear when they get here, are you, Kevin?
Of course not.
You always do that to me.
Well, I do have to get the clothes out of the dryer with my aprons.
Oh, yeah. Right in the middle of a podcast.
I'm
Sure.
sorry.
Thanks, Kevin.
I'm sorry. Oh, I think they're here now.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hey. You mind?
Hey.
You mind if we sit?
Look what's going on.
Have a seat.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Walken, we met at Halloween. I don't know your brother.
You're right. I know. You don't know him. He's the first time I brought him out with me.
It's a beautiful place. You record here a lot.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think they do.
yes, you
It's
do.
very professional.
It is.
It's almost like, the real thing.
It is. It's little. You would think they would have a lot of listeners, but apparently not.
They don't have any listeners.
That's
why
what
are they here?
There's something to do.
I guess so.
What's Kevin doing in an apron?
Maybe he's going to cook us some cookies.
That would be great. If
I
he could
love
make
cookies.
I love cookies too. They're so delicious.
On the set of Peter Pan, they made me cookies.
How were they?
They were good.
I had a reaction from cookies.
I know. You're lactose intolerant.
Always.
Yes, I know. Wow.
Same thing as you,
Why
because
did you
you're
do
my
that?
brother. So,
I can't tell you guys apart.
oh,
Why are you doing that? Don't.
wow.
That's a really bad smell.
Excuse me.
That's terrible.
Excuse me. All right, so one long squeaker, and then we gotta go.
When I was on the set of Kangaroo Jack, that giant rodent smelled worse than you.
Did he?
No, I'm not doing this if you're going to keep that up.
Oh, well, we better go because we're gonna make this place stink.
But I thought this Kevin and Ferg invited me over to talk about Christmas.
Did they?
I thought, I got the invitation, and I wanted to tell them some things. But I guess it's not important anymore. Christmas is old. It's a while ago.
Did you want to tell them about your new watch?
No.
All right, well, we better get going.
All right, let's go.
Bye, Ferg.
Goodbye, Ferg.
Bye.
It was fun.
No, we're already gone. The door's shut.
Oh. Shut the door. It didn't even let me out.
Ladies and gentlemen, special guest tonight, all the way from the Open-Minded Skeptic, is Mr. Phil Amico. Thank you so much for
Hello.
coming.
Hey, how's it going? I'm stuck in character all of a sudden. Hello, how are you? Hey, thank you very much for inviting me on your show. And Mr. Ferg, thank you very much for inviting me on your show. I appreciate this.
It's great to have you.
And to jump right in, this is my anything exciting. Just to do this.
Aww.
This is a lot of fun for me. I love coming over and doing a little podcast. And you guys have a rocking show.
Thank you, man.
I listen to them and just die laughing. I love it.
Bless you.
Thank you. I hope I could contribute a little bit tonight. Just a little bit.
Well, you're fun to listen to because you have a collection of impersonations and then a sense of humor that's over the top. So I was like, can you please come and be on the show? So I love it. Thank you.
No problem.
Well, we were in the middle of anything exciting, and we were thanking Mr. Kevin McLaughlin for some of the wonderful, exciting things that we are about to discuss right now.
Okay.
So Ferg is about to go first.
All right.
Oh, I am. Okay. So I got a gift in the mail for Christmas. Well, I didn't realize it was for me. I thought it was my sister-in-law had sent a package to us because they were coming for Christmas, and they weren't going to get it in time at their house. We gave it to them, and then they opened it, and they said, no, this is for you, and they wouldn't tell me what it was. They said, you'll open it tomorrow at Christmas time. So I opened it up, and it was a laptop from Kevin.
Ooh.
And I was absolutely floored by that.
Wow.
It's such a generous, wonderful gesture, and I really appreciate it.
And you're using this right now.
I'm using this right now, yes.
It has a camera built in.
Yeah, well,
Because I can tell the difference. Yeah. You look great.
Really?
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Oh, the other one had a camera built in. It was just old, I guess. This is a newer one.
Sorry, back burp. Time out.
Is that what that's called?
Is that what you just said?
No. It just went, came up from the bowels of my tummy. The camera picture is much better, and you're coming in clean and...
Yeah.
Clearly,
It's
he's
probably
using
everything is
1040 pixel versus the old 400 pixel.
I think that's
probably what's going on here.
Well, I can tell by the picture itself. It's 1600 by 900.
That's right. 1600 said the old 8-bit system.
That's right. It's better than the Mark II.
I have no idea what it is. It's just better. So
It is.
I'm glad and very, very happy, and I thank Kevin very much.
That was very sweet of him, and
yes,
you needed it.
Yeah, I did.
You definitely needed it. And again, he's supporting your show and every other one that you're a part of, and Televisionaries and everything else that you've been on.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, he's a really nice guy.
Is that the right name in Televisionaries?
Televisionaries.
No. I don't know if he listens to that or not.
Are you on that?
No.
Then why did I say it?
Oh, you're thinking of Intari Visions.
Entari Visions.
Intari Visions.
Intari Visions, Kev. Take it out. Sorry.
It's all right.
Well, the same person gave me this. Actually, he gave me a gift card to buy this, and I'm taking it.
And you just broke it.
I just broke it. So thank you.
What you couldn't see he's swinging it back and forth, and all of a sudden it just jerked up and popped off the stand.
It can pop out, which is great. It has the ability to pop out if I want to. And when I want to put it away, what I do is I just go like this, but then you can't hear me. But that's where I put it.
That's where you put it away, sure.
Yeah. But it's awesome. I love this thing. It is called the... I don't know if you say newer or newer, the NEEWER suspension boom scissor arm stand with shock mount and built-in XLR male to female cable.
Wow.
Nice.
So yeah, it comes with this cable that's built into it, and I love it. I absolutely love it because it just puts everything away so fast. If you come over to record, this mic is always ready for you, and I don't have to sit here and rearrange everything.
Nice.
Right.
I also bought some...
It's like the golden microphone at the EIB studios with Rush Limbaugh.
That's right.
The man, the legend, me.
All about me. What do you guys think of me? Don't tell me.
Don't tell me, because I know I'm awesome.
And I also bought... I think I bought 2 more items. What did I get? I got a set. Well, I got a set of headphones, which you're wearing.
Headphones, yep.
And your daughter's wearing, and I have one more pair over there. And then I got one more thing. A video game. I got a sniper video game with everything he got me. So thank you so much, sir. God bless you.
Yes, thank you, Kevin, very much.
Very
Wow,
sweet.
you guys made out like bandits. I'm going to have to become friends with Mr. Kevin.
What did you get?
I got a lump of coal.
I got a rock.
I got a rock.
Do you have any other excitings?
I have another exciting thing, Kevin.
Really?
And Phil?
Wow.
Yeah, I do.
Love this.
Yeah,
It's like Christmas.
I think I'm sure I mentioned this before that my sister moved to Tennessee with her family over the summer, and we finally got to go to their house and visit them. And it's a really nice house, nice area, and we had a lot of fun. It was only for a couple days, but it was just nice to be with them at Christmas time. My parents was there. My parents was there.
Your parents was there?
My parents were there as well.
All 12 of them. My parents.
Yeah.
Was that the first time you went to her new house?
Yes, that was the first time. Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's nice. We had a good time.
Good.
And my sister and I got to play Atari together, which was really nice.
Oh, man. That's nice, like the old days.
Yep.
That is sweet. Well, what about you? Do you have anything exciting?
No.
Nothing.
No, being here was exciting.
Well, that's right. You said that.
Yes, yeah.
That counts.
You know what? I tried to prep the best I could, and Kevin's like, okay, here's the list. And he sent it to me by email, and I deleted it. So I was like, all right, let me listen to the show again. And go through it. I'm like, all right, got my book, got my movie, got my news article, and I got my show and tell.
Well, someone is coming by to see you, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah, and he should be here any second.
Oh,
so funny. Every time I mention something, they actually show up at the door. Which I think is
Want me to get the door?
you better, because I think he's going to
Oh, I get mad.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Who it is?
This is a seat taken right here.
No, go right ahead. How are you, sir?
Honored to meet you.
This is an honor to meet you.
It's funny how our skins don't match.
They don't.
They really don't.
They don't. No.
Now, I've been listening to your show for a couple of months now, and I still realize that nobody has won that damn DVD.
We didn't win the DVD?
No, they didn't. So if you
That's a
excuse me,
shame.
let me go get it. I have something for you, Phil Amico. Is that...
That's the right pronunciation. Thank you. I
Is it
appreciate
Amico?
it. It's Amico.
Latin American?
Pretty close, yeah. Italian, but Latin American, Italian.
Yeah.
Pool, pond. Pond's good for you. Yeah, sure.
That's pretty nice, yeah. As long as there's water in an Alamo, I
That's
think that'll
right.
do.
Oh,
All
boy,
right.
this is exciting.
Hold on one second.
Mr. Morgan Freeman, ladies and gentlemen. What a treat.
Stop looking at my ass.
It's very curvaceous.
Thank you very much. I've been working on it for 86 years.
86 years.
And I'm only 70-something, but Mr. Amuko, Mr. Mako, here it is. This is the Christmas Vacation DVD that I am presenting to you for the sheer fact that nobody else bothered to call into the show
Oh, wow.
and tell us whether or not they were interested in owning this DVD. It bothers me highly that nobody could ever call in and let us know whether or not they wanted this DVD. In my opinion, they're a bunch of assholes.
Mr. Freeman, I don't know if Kevin's going to allow that on the show.
I don't know either. It might be covered
I think
with
our
some
listener
kind of
count just went down.
pink noise, but here you go, Mr. Amico.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
I understand
How
you
about
didn't.
that? And I'm holding it up like the camera's going to see it. I like to accept this award.
It's a great award, and I want you to have it. Let me shake your hand.
Mr. Freeman, I'm going to accept this DVD, and I'd like to just say that I'd like to thank my legs for always supporting me and my arms for always being there by my side. So thank you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I have to go now. I have tea with Mr. Walken.
Okay. Hurry up. The car's running. Let's go.
All right, that was good. And there you go.
Oh, thanks. Honestly, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
This is a really great surprise. I get to be on a show,
And you get a DVD.
fun show, and I get a DVD too.
That was nice of Morgan.
That was really nice. And I got to meet Morgan Freeman.
That is. So, Ferg, are you ready?
I'm ready.
And now for the news.
Hey, hello and welcome to the news. Time is 8:50. Looks like it's going to be a cold night this week. Got us with us Mr. Phil Amico. He's from El Salvador. No?
That's Guatemala.
Oh, well, welcome. Well, we have some news tonight, and as usual, we're going to kick it off with Ferg. What you got, my brother?
Well, I have depressing news.
All right. Pick one.
Stop 1 second.
It's
got depressing news. I'm sorry.
I lost my train.
It's basically one of them passed away that we love, I bet you.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean, was this the 15th day of the year? We lost
25
a
people.
lot of.
So, yeah.
Wow.
A lot of entertainers. Yeah. We lost Pat Harrington.
Right.
Who played Schneider on One Day at a Time. Wayne Rogers.
Yep.
From MASH and the House Calls. David Bowie.
Yep.
Alan
Rickman. Yeah. That was unexpected, too.
Yeah.
Just like David Bowie was.
Yeah.
And Dan Haggerty passed away today.
Did he?
Yeah. Grizzly Adams.
No kidding.
That's right. Right. I did see that.
I thought he died a long time ago, to be honest.
That's what Shelley said, too.
I think he had some trouble. I don't know if he was, if he had some legal trouble or if he was in rehab or something, but I remember hearing about that quite a few years ago. But yeah, I used to love Grizzly Adams when I was a kid.
I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was something raw about the show where, you knew he had that great relationship with the bear.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like forced. He didn't have that fear, like, oh my God, I'm working with a bear co-host. It was real. It was his bear.
Yeah.
He was like a bear himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And it made it comfortable for him.
I'm also wondering if that's another reason why you didn't see him in too many shows afterwards. He kind of like stereotyped himself into that rugged outdoorsman type thing. And, you know, there's not too many callings for that.
No.
Not too many bear shows.
And not too many Barry Gibb lookalikes.
We'd love to have you on the show. Can I bring my bear? No. Legal won't let you. I'm sorry.
Well, so that's terrible news.
Yeah. But I mean, we have all the stuff that they did that we can go back and watch or listen to. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's always a good thing.
Yep.
And that's important. David Bowie.
Yep.
Oof. David Bowie was the hardest for me.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you watch the video? The Lazarus video? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And he did a great job.
Yeah. It was sad though.
Well, my news is, where is my news? There it is. And this concerns you big time. My first news item. We now have two. But if you go to HTTP colon with the semis with the slash and a slash, go to awkward-labs.com for Mr. Moribond. He has a website now.
He does. Yes, he does.
And I went there and checked it out, and we were discussing that before, how we wished he had a website. Yeah. And if you can explain to my fellow cohort sitting next to me here who Mr. Moribond is.
Well, before you do, that's the guy who does the old 50s movie show, right? He acted out a movie in like Halloween.
It was like a old horror host. He played the movie The Tingler.
Oh, right, The Tingler. That's what it was.
In the theater, yeah. And then in between, they would come out and do skits and stuff. It was my friend Bill,
right,
and a bunch of people that usually are at the theater.
Yeah, I remember you guys talking about this on the show.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a listener.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and I remember you talking about it, that he did.
He's the only one.
The only one. Gazinga! We got a listener now. All right.
Oh, and Kevin, sorry.
I just edit. I don't listen.
But yeah, I heard that, and I thought that was awesome because I was like, man, I would love to see one of his shows. Just to see you know what it sounded like? It almost sounded like, I don't know how it was where you guys were, but here in Connecticut, the Rocky Horror Picture Show back in the 80s was huge to have the whole stage show. Yeah. So they'd show the movie, and all these freaks in the audience would run up and do different skits during the movie. Yeah. And people would be throwing toast and rice and water balloons, and it was just insane. And if you'd never gone, uninitiated.
They used to do that in Virginia too, same thing.
Yeah, it was crazy. So when I heard this, I didn't think it was quite that wild, but the whole 1950s Tingler and the macabre host thing, I thought that was great.
Yeah, it was supposed to be just a one-shot thing, but it proved to be pretty popular, so they're going to do it every year.
That's awesome.
And they're in the process of picking the movie now.
I hope they put up some YouTube videos. I really do.
I'll have to ask him about that.
Please do, because I'm really interested. If he's going to have a website, you would think they would put something.
He's got to do it.
That's true.
Yeah, you can talk to him about like doing some kind of production with him. Having somebody do a little videoing that they could put onto the website just to show more.
Especially to us up here in Connecticut.
Oh, I would love to see that. That's
right. Because I want to see it. I like the idea. I really love the way that.
It was good. It was really good. A lot of fun.
I kind of have a news item.
I'm so sorry.
I'm going to take it down a little serious notch a little bit. I'm a little bummed out about recent events, and that is the capture of the 10 Navy seamen by Iran.
Did they let them go?
They let them go. But here's the thing that kind of disturbs me, and it all happened the same day of the president's speech, the State of the Union speech. But he didn't make any mention of it. And that kind of, I was a little insulted by that.
Yeah.
And I worked for the Navy as a contractor, security contractor. And during that time, I learned a lot of things. And just the whole setup of it, to me, didn't sound right. Just two random river-type boats in the middle of the ocean, no support ship around them. They broke down. The whole reason there's two, one is supposed to help the other if they break down. It just sounds really weird.
You think there's a conspiracy going on?
I think there was a little bit of conspiracy. And then here's the news part. They released 10 more prisoners from Guantanamo Bay. I think it was some kind of a red herring to divert attention away from the release of those prisoners.
Like the bird.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's my news article.
Wow.
I'm a little bummed out about it because now I'm thinking that maybe it was a way to, we're going to do this over here, but we know it's going to cause a big flack. So we got this nice little cozy deal with the Iranians. We'll do this and we'll make a little stink, but everybody will be happy to kind of cover our tracks. And it just, to me, this administration's done that so many other times that
thank God it's almost over.
Yeah, but Trump now he's threatening. Now he's threatening to do presidential action there. Trump's going to fix everything. He should hire Marco Rubio.
America great.
Wait a minute. Listen here. You don't understand a thing. Trump, being from New York, he's going to come in. He's going to bring that New York attitude of his, and he's going to tell these people, listen here, you sit down and you're going to get some street justice. That's what they do in New York. For Trump. Hell yeah, Trump. But Marco Rubio, he's going to make his VP. That's what he's going to do right there. And Cruz is going to make him his defense minister because that man's going to kick some ass. I'm telling you right now. He's going to open a can of whoop ass on all our foreign films, and that's it. I'm telling you right now. Go GOP.
Okay. I thought you were doing your version of.
No, just.
I was like,
doing the crazy redneck guy.
I think that's what I figured. The gun toter. Well, my last one is the pro-life. You should go again. Did you have 2 news stories?
I had like 8 of them, didn't I?
Oh, you're well more prepared than we are.
Do you have one more? Because
no, I meant all the people that passed away were all my news stories.
Every time we come back to you, you just go Bowie, and then we go around again.
Yeah,
Rickman. Well, my last one is pro-life. This pro-life phone call that I got, and I have to share this with you. I've been keeping this a secret for too long. I think I told you about it.
No.
Okay, this is hilarious, and pro-life is not. That whole thing that's a serious thing. I love life.
Yeah, I'm pro-life too. I'm pro my life.
I'm pro-life. Yeah,
sure.
And the thing is that this woman called me and she goes, "Hi. I think it was Jennifer. Hi, I'm Jennifer from Pro-Life. Who am I speaking with?" And I said, "Hi, my name's Kevin." And she goes, "Hi. I just wanted to ask some questions. First of all, are you for pro-life or against pro-life?" And I said, "Well, not too sure." She goes, "I can understand. Can I talk to you a little bit about it?" And I said, "Sure." And she says, "What we do here is da 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 da." She keeps going, and I said, What is it?" She goes, "I'm sorry." And I said, "What is your favorite color?" Because I started sensing something. And she stops, and she goes, "I was wondering if you knew anything about," and I said, "Can you tell me what your favorite color is?" And she goes, "I don't understand that question." And then I said, "What is your name?" "It's Jennifer." And then she says nothing for a minute, and then she starts up again with another speech. And I said, "Are you real?" And she goes, "Well, I'm not a real person, but I am a pre-recorded this, that, and the other." And I said, "You piece of crap." I said, "You're calling me from a pro-life company and you don't exist?" You don't exist, and you're calling me from a pro-life company. And I threw a fit, and then I hung up on her.
Oh, you retroactively aborted that phone call?
Yeah. That's you. This is why you're a guest.
This is why you do your own show alone in the closet.
So, yes. All right, so now it's time for Who's on the Phone. It's time for, we have another phone call from Mr. Sal LaSalle. Are you ready?
Boy.
Hey, Zorbinator and Feig. Hey, it's Sal LaSalle. How you doing? Hope you guys are doing good. I hope you had a nice New Year's and a nice Christmas. We had a good one. Sally and I, we decided we'd go on into the city for New Year's. And, we'd done that plenty of times before, but this time Sally wanted to drive. I said, why don't we just take the train in and get off at the Port Authority and walk over to Times Square? And she said, no, I want to drive in and drive around and look at the sights and stuff. Okay, so that's what we do. I finally find a parking space down by the Battery, of all places. We have to walk all the way up, several blocks. Anyways, I don't know if you've ever been to the city. It gets a little crowded with the traffic. And traffic kind of sets my buttons off. You can't even cross the street on foot. It's bad, I think the only way to get across the street in New York City is to be born there. Anyways, we get up to Times Square, and it's nice. You got this big ball sitting on top of this building, and it's got lights on it. And, they have the big countdown, and everybody's yelling and screaming and everything, and finally, the ball starts falling down, and you think a ball falling off that big is going to fall off the building. It's going to fall pretty fast, but no, it's really slow. It goes down slow. It's really strange. I don't understand it. Not sure where that came from, but we see all of that, and then all of a sudden we gotta drive back home. We finally got home 3 hours later. It's murder, but we had a good time. I hope you guys did too. I don't know what kind of traditions you got for New Year's in Connecticut. There's Zerbinator, or I think you're in Delaware. Is that right, Ferg? I've been to Delaware a couple of times. I don't know what kind of traditions you got there for New Year's or Christmas, or if it's anything different. Delaware, nice people in Delaware, but it's a tiny state. Geez, I could drive across it in an hour, and I imagine Rhode Island could probably beat the crap out of it in a war. And, by the way, Ferg, you mentioned something about my accent. I don't know what accent you're talking about. I haven't got an accent. I talk just like everybody else. You want to hear an accent, you go down to Florida, where I probably could have been for the holidays, because it was 70 degrees in Jersey on Christmas Day. If I wanted that, I could have been in Florida. But a lot of the people down there, the people that are from there, they got an accent, Hey, let's go out to the grocery store. You've got that drawl. It's a long drawl. I'm not sure what it is, and I don't understand what they're saying half the time. Or you go up to Boston, and they say things like, "Hey, I thought we're going to park the car in the yard." In the yard? What the hell's a yard? A yard. I don't know what that is. So, get the coat hanger out of your mouth and talk normal like the rest of us. So, anyway, nice people up there in Boston, too. I guess the next big holiday coming up would be Groundhog's Day. Now, I got questions about them. I got questions about Groundhog's Day. Where did this come from? We got this. Somebody got it in their head that a giant rodent that's pretty ugly. If you've ever looked at a groundhog, they're not the nicest looking creatures. all of a sudden is going to prognosticate or masticate or whatever the word is about what the weather's going to be like for the next 6 weeks. I don't understand that at all. You know, are we supposed to, why didn't they use something different, like a ferret or a nice badger? I don't understand where that came from. But, you know, and I guess the most famous ones in Pennsylvania, in Punxsutawney. Okay, you want something for your town, you know, to bring in some business, and you want some people to come over. The first thing you could have done was, you know, get a different name. You know, Punxsutawney, where'd that name come from? That's just too hard to remember and to know. It's just, you need a name like, if you want to have Groundhog's Day in your town, you should have been let's name the town Groundhogville. You know, Groundhog Ton, or the city of Groundhog City. You know, that maybe then people would say, oh, Groundhog City, this must be where the groundhog is. Let's go in and get some nice falafel. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand where that name came from. So never mind the fact they've got a giant, ugly-looking animal telling them what the weather's going to be like. So anyway, I get off on these rants, and I'm going to stop now because I know you guys want to get back to your show. It's a great show. Really enjoy it. Never miss it. Please keep up the great work, and I hope you guys have a good New Year's, you and your families, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.
Thank you so much for calling. We have to address some of those items, and he sent us some pictures, and we have to pick one to put it up.
I love both of them, but you know what? It's not my show. Just as a guest, I'm giving you my opinion.
Well, let me share these with Ferg here so you can see what I'm doing. There you go, Ferg. So those are pictures of Sal LaSalle. Should I just use them both?
I like the one
with the hat.
With the hat.
You know, I like it, but to me, every time I hear him, he's always, I got questions. I know you guys, what's going on up there? So the one in the gray shirt to me sounds more like him in the call.
I think it's a tie.
It's a tie.
Both? Should I use both pictures?
You got to use both.
Even Olivia said,
alternate them. Yeah, alternate them.
I'll do that. So. There's so much now. I guess we should address at least the weather badger. I have to agree with him on that.
Can you imagine? Guy would take bloody stumps out of his hands. He doesn't want to tell us the weather. Medic, please, medic. I'm losing a lot of blood.
Badger don't care. He'll eat you up.
And the thing about Boston accents, it's real easy. Just don't pronounce the R. You know, right. My family's from there.
Kinda.
You're going to go to get the car. We go to the park. What, are you retarded?
So what if you wanted to order a grinder? Would you just say?
You just say grinder. Well, they call them a sub. You get a sub.
Oh, so they don't bother with the R's whatsoever.
That's your problem.
Okay.
Oh, you have grinders in Connecticut?
What do you guys call them? Hoagies?
Okay. Yeah, we have subs here.
Yeah.
Sub. I think sub and hoagie in New Jersey when I was there.
And then down in Virginia, it was only just a sub.
There's parts of too. There's parts of Boston. If you order a sub, they'll look at you and go, "You mean a submarine? You want a submarine sandwich?" Yes, a submarine sandwich. I needed to say all 30 vowels or all 30 syllables. Where sub could have just been so much easier. All right, one submarine sandwich coming up. You want a pop? Coke. Yeah, all right, one pop. I'll get you a pop. Everything's pop. You want a grape pop, Sprite pop? What do you want?
I'll take some a fruit punch pop.
Yeah, pop.
Moxie.
You get a pop. You are retarded. Gonna go to Harbor Park in the car. Yeah. That's it. That's all there is to it. I love Sal. He's funny.
He is good. So now movies?
Movies.
Any movies?
Yeah, I saw Star Wars. That was good.
What is that about?
Star Wars, it's about wars in the stars.
this really big star doesn't like the small star, and they shoot fireballs at each other, and it's crazy.
Oh, is it like pew, pew, pew?
It's more like boom, bip, 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 bip. Ba-boom, bip, bip. Oh, he's dead.
That's
and the
it.
movie ends. It's great. But you leave there and you're like, wow, that was stimulating.
So without you, I still haven't. You two have seen it.
We've seen it. And that was my movie clip, too. So
Yeah. You haven't seen it?
Not yet.
let's talk about it.
Get ready for a big
in-depth.
spoiler here, Kevin.
Yeah, big
My favorite
spoiler.
part of the movie was when Landau Calrissian shot Jar Jar Binks in the head. That was my favorite part. It was great.
Colt 45.
You stole the words right out of my
Best part of the movie.
Definitely been wearing off on you.
Don't tell me nothing. I cannot wait to see this.
Yeah, I better not say anything then.
You and I were going to go see that.
We're working on it. Yes,
Working on a matinee for me.
we have this
But it
theater
was-
up here, this XD theater where they have like
Right.
reclining chairs,
Oh, yeah.
and it's one of these like 6-story tall screens. So you kind of like
Wow.
it's a 3D effect. Did you see it in 3D?
No.
I'll tell you
I'm
what,
afraid
I
I'd
saw it
get
in
sick.
3D.
Yeah?
And this is what I'll say about the movie. The space, like when they were in space, the spaceships and that
Right.
stuff, 3D was awesome.
Yeah.
When they were in the on the land, on the planets, the 3D effect was kind of lost. There was just too much action,
Okay.
too much going
Yeah.
on. And I think maybe in like the desert scenes, because you've seen the previews, so you know they're in
Yeah.
a desert area. That's where the 3D effect worked, because it was so vast that the items that were being filmed kind of stood out. But
Okay.
when they were in like the forest area and the battle zones, it was too much going on and the 3D got lost.
I have yet to see a movie in 3D.
I like digital 3D better than the old days of red and green.
Yeah.
Oh, you go to the 7-Eleven and get your
I
glasses and
used
watch
to.
the Creature from the Black Lagoon on Channel 11.
Channel 11, right?
This week's creature double
Looks like he's swimming right by me.
Yeah.
Like one fin comes out for the whole thing.
Do you guys remember Second City Television?
I do not.
Yeah.
You remember it?
Yeah, a little bit.
John Candy would do this skit. They would do Count Floyd.
Right.
I can't think of the guy's name. He would do this.
Joe
Count
Flaherty?
Floyd. Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, it's Count Floyd, your favorite vampire tonight's special feature, the 3D House of Pancakes." And John Candy would be like holding a dish of pancakes. Would you like some syrup? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I remember seeing
And then they go
but-
back to Floyd, and he's like smoking a cigarette, and he's like, that was scary. All right, kids, maybe that wasn't a good one. But next week will be great. Ooh.
I've never seen it. Well, what do you think of Star Wars without giving anything away? Please.
I understand some of the criticisms of it, but I really enjoyed it myself. I liked it a lot.
I haven't really read or heard any of the criticism, so I'm not sure what you're referring
There's been
to.
some downtrodden people.
Really?
There's been some really upset people that feel that
Yeah,
JJ
I
screwed
just-
it up. But they
I didn't want to. I'm just afraid that I'll give something away, so I don't want to go into
well,
it.
and it seems to me, and I have not seen it, but it seems like they started bitching way after they spent all the money to enjoy it. Like the first couple of weeks, it was the greatest movie ever.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Because now they've gone to see it 3 or 4 times, and they're nitpicking
Now
little
they're
things.
the
Right.
excitement's over.
Yeah.
Let's kill it.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, in my opinion, and this is without ruining anything, I think what he did was Lucas had a vision. He made his movie, and this is the original Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the movie he wanted to make, but he knew he couldn't get the budget. He couldn't get Hollywood behind him or anything. It was such a success, he made the next 2 movies, and they still weren't really what he wanted, even though he had a lot more control. But then when he came back to make the next 3 movies, which are supposed to be the pre-trio,
Right.
the first 3 storyline movies,
The trilogy.
the trilogy, yeah. I think the big bitch everybody had was that they were so clean, they were so graphically done with computers, and it was over the top. And then he had to throw in that stupid Jar Jar Binks character for comedy effect.
Yeah.
And he had enough with R2-D2 and C-3PO. That's like Abbott and Costello. That's all he needed.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then he had a couple of side characters, like the pod racing monsters. They made another little, comedy effect. They didn't need Jar Jar Binks. But he doesn't see it. And as a matter of fact, I heard that he's bitching that he even sold the franchise to Disney now because he doesn't like what Disney did. And I think, and this is my opinion, he went back to what people bitched about the most, and that was that it wasn't as gritty to the original storyline of the first 3 movies.
He took the serious out of it.
I think he took it back to that. And
definitely. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Now, you told me that, was it you that told me that the first line in the movie is something like...
Oh, the very first line in the movie, the very first piece of audible notation was, this is to make everything correct, or this is to fix everything.
Something like that?
Something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even catch that.
That's when the old man gives the piece of the map. Okay. But and that's you know what I'm talking about. But
yeah.
But he hands it over and he says, "This is to fix everything that's been done and to make things right."
It didn't
something
even
like
occur
that.
to me.
Yeah. So they
living the thug life.
Yeah.
Well, I saw The Departed by Martin Scorsese, so now we can go on and so that's about an undercover cop and a mole, a little badger, in the police. They attempt to identify each other while infiltrating an Irish gang in South Boston.
Is this it takes place current day, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's great. It has Leonardo DiCaprio is in it, Matt Damon, Jack Nicholson, Mark Wahlberg, Martin Sheen, Ray Winston, Via Farmiga, who also is Mrs. Warren. She's hot. Anthony.
Mrs. Who?
Miss Warren in The Conjurings, the movie. She's the one who plays.
She's in the same high school my wife went to.
Really?
Yeah.
Does she know her?
No.
She get the number? I'll tell my wife to win the lottery.
A million people in that high school.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Anthony Anderson and then Alec Baldwin is in it as well. Really great cast.
Yeah.
But it's a Martin Scorsese film, so.
Yeah.
And I love that movie. I had to watch it again. I really did.
I would like to see it.
It's great. It is great.
Yeah.
I don't know of any streaming place you can find it at the moment, but.
See, it wouldn't be a movie for me. I don't do cop movies.
Oh, but this is such a good movie.
Even the Whitey Bulging, because growing up in Boston a little bit, but my whole family has connections with that.
You got connections?
No, not like big connections, but no. Well, the Irish side of my family.
She's coming to tell you that she said too much. You pulled her out, I think.
Did I pull you out?
No, but the cop movie thing.
Yeah.
The Heat.
Oh, that's a comedy. That was different.
Which one did she say?
The Heat.
The Heat with.
Okay.
What's her name? McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy.
Not Jenny.
Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy.
And Sandra Bullock, and that is one of my favorite movies on the planet. The Heat with Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy, and it is hysterical.
It really is funny. She's really, really funny, and they don't give her enough credit. And that whole. Have you seen it, Ferg?
No, I have not.
Oh, it's a great movie.
There's a dinner scene with her family. She's an Irish cop. Everybody at the table are comedians. Bill Burr.
Yeah, Bill Burr's in it.
And the entire thing was completely unstaged. It was unscripted.
Improv.
It was completely improv. That was the word I was looking for.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is insane. It is so funny. Bill Burr really reminds me of my cousins. And that dinner scene, when you see it, picture little Phil, 12 years old, sitting around like 20, 30 people for like Christmas or Thanksgiving dinner, and that is going on. Mm-hmm. It's just a riot. My uncle would be like, "Hey, Phil, what are you doing over there? You play football now? When I was younger, they called me Mr. Football." And then the kids are all like, "Yeah, now they call you Mr. Beach Ball. Sit down, Bobby, you fat." And these are his kids. Come on, pass the yams. What the hell's going on down there? Yeah, you move like old people. Let's go.
starving over here.
Starving. It was insane. So, but yeah, that was a funny movie. But I don't watch real cop movies. And Ferg, I don't know if Kevin told you, I used to be a correctional officer.
Oh, okay.
So I lived a lot of these stories. And, even though small state Connecticut, I just have no interest to watch cop
Relive it?
movies. Yeah, and relive it.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, this you've got to watch anyway. And I have it. You come over, you watch, you like it.
You watch, you like it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't like it, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Hey, all right.
You like it.
All right.
You know what time it is now?
Hey, what time is it?
Do you know what time it is over there?
Hey,
I don't know what time it is.
I'll show you what time it is. I'm going to show him. I'm going to show him, and I'm going to tell him what time it is right now.
Now it's time for show and tell.
All right, I have a bakery-related show and tell.
Ooh.
Oh, good. I love
You guys know what this is?
that. Is a ninja throwing star.
It's a star
It is
press.
not.
It's a cookie press.
Very good.
See, yay.
But what is it used for?
You make
Killing
like decorations. You like in a cake. Oh, cookies. You put a little...
It's actually a Kaiser roll press.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Or a hard roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. The proper way to make hard rolls is to flatten it into a disc and then fold it over a few times into the center. Or otherwise, you can do this. We used to have machines that did this. It has like a little corkscrew, and it would go into the roll and make the corkscrew in it. But you can use this. This is an old one. I have a plastic one too that I bought recently.
Does that come with like a bulbous handle that you... That's a hand one, right? That's when you're going to use your hands.
That's the hand one, yeah. This is the handle here.
That's pretty
It's got
nice.
a wooden handle. It's really old. I like it.
Do you think that's worth some money?
I think I found it at my dad. The first baker he bought was a German bakery that I think started in the 30s, if I'm not mistaken. And they had a bunch of old stuff in the drawers, and he got all of that stuff. So I went through it and I found this and took it.
Hey, speaking about German bakery, you guys were talking about cookies last time, and I got a question about a cookie that has black licorice flavoring in it that you make. Pfeffernuss. I'd love to try that because I said to Kevin, you guys were on the show, and you said that you don't know of any other cookies that have black licorice flavoring. And I told Kevin about anisette cookies. The Italians.
Oh, yeah,
Italians
of course.
have the anisettes.
Yep. Anisette toast.
Yep.
Anisette cookies. Yeah.
Isn't it illegal to have sex with your family, though?
Anisette.
Oh, I thought you said something completely different.
Anisette.
No.
Anisette what?
What?
Y'all don't know nothing.
What do you have, Kevin?
My brother, my sweet brother, sent me this. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, is that Sing
Simpsons
the Blues? Okay.
Sings the Blues.
Ooh.
That's the Christmas present he sent me with a nice little card, which I won't read to you, but it says a lot of stuff about me. And it's very, very nice. So I really appreciate it. I put it in the computer. It has one of my favorite songs in it is Do the Bartman.
Yeah,
This-
not really a blues song.
This is a 1980s release, too. This was 1987. No, excuse me, 1990 when this came out.
Yeah.
So I do like this.
Cool.
That's
Very
my
nice.
show and tell.
I'm actually prepared. I actually brought something.
This is good. I don't know what it is. I try not to look over it.
I'm a big kid at heart, so I love toys.
We all
and
are.
my
Yeah.
kids are collecting these pop. I don't know. You're a little closer. You
Yep.
get a little closer.
Funko Pop figures.
And I got Groot.
Yeah.
Little baby Groot
Nice.
from
Very
the
nice.
Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet, but I want to badly.
Oh, I love that. I'm one of these big guys. And this is probably another reason why I don't watch cop movies. When we saw the movie in the theater, I'm sitting next to my wife. The whole movie. Have you seen the movie?
Yes, I have.
I'm enjoying it. I got my smile on my face, like, yeah, spaceships, yeah, fighting, yeah, cool stuff. And then all of a sudden, Groot makes the big ball, and he says, "We are Groot." My wife looks over at me, and I'm just wells of tears running down my face.
Oh,
Yep.
it's gonna give me man
And
pride.
I'm one of those guys.
The first 20 minutes up killed me. You see that?
That didn't bother me. Upton, the old lady passing away, I kind of saw that. I was
The
like,
way,
well, at
the
least
way
they-
it went up, and I looked around, and anybody manly was like,
Yeah.
why
yeah.
did she have to die like that when living?
See, I had a different take on that. I was like, well, at least he got his entire life to enjoy with her. So God bless
Yeah.
him. That's a great.
Yeah, that's
you
true,
didn't
too.
well up, though? No. You know what makes me well up, and I'm actually getting a little choked up thinking about it, is this stupid movie from Lady and the Tramp when the dog gets hit by the wagon towards the end of the movie. And he ends up being okay, but he's laying in the mud in the rain, and the water's just, and they're all just.
It's a
like, standing
cartoon.
around. I know it's a cartoon, but it gets me very emotional.
It's a cartoon.
You don't understand.
It's just ink lying in the sand.
But to see the dog lying there, I was like, I can't watch this. This is killing me. So,
Really?
Oh yeah, yes. There's some, and then other ones. My wife's like, "How come that doesn't bother you?" I'm like, "Because that's stupid."
The one that gets me the most is the Snowman. It's a British Christmas special from the 80s. Oh my
I've
gosh.
acquired that lately. The 1982 Snowman.
82.
Do you know?
yeah.
Was that the live action one?
No, that's the cartoon.
No, it's a cartoon. No dialogue
I'll show
at
you.
all.
Oh.
I'll show you. I recently obtained it. My granddaughter Jocelyn, she has the book. She got the book and loves it. And I didn't realize that book is the same 1982 thing. And she even has a stuffed puppet from this as well.
Really?
Yeah, she loves it. She goes to sleep
That's
with it all
awesome.
the time. And I never put it together. But that was that. But this is something that I grew up with. The first time I saw it, I was 12. And I watch it now as an adult. And you did the same thing. You end up crying like a 2-year-old.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, really?
It's a
Oh my
great
gosh,
thing. I'll
yeah.
show you. I mean, you don't have to watch the whole thing. I bet you've seen it.
And you know what's
yeah,
coming.
probably, yeah.
But it's still horrible.
Yeah.
Look at Frosty go. I have one more I have to share this. A gentleman gave me this. I want you to smell this. Smell it.
Oh boy.
Smell this, Phil.
Oh boy.
You want me to get closer? Let me stand up.
Don't put that in my face. Wow, that is
Oh,
that's manly. That's brute, isn't it?
Brute.
By
Oh, man.
Fabergé.
By Fabergé.
I used to use the body wash or the body something or other.
Now I
don't
know why other man scents came out, because
Yeah, here's a pro tip for Brute. Don't get it anywhere near your
Body?
nether regions because it burns.
Lederhosens. If you get it down there, it's going to leave a mark.
yeah, I remember it was
burns
really
like the fires
strong.
from hell.
My dad wore this all the time, and the gentleman that was where I go for my companion and homemaker's job, there's a dude there. I forget his name now. I'm doing terrible. I hope he doesn't listen. But I told him a long time ago that my father used to wear Brute, and he gave me this today.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I
man.
said, thank you, because I haven't smelled Brute in years. I opened it up. So this now is like my car freshener. That's what this is going to be.
Oh, that'll freshen up
There
your
you
car.
go.
Yeah. My dad smelled like this. This is what my house smelled like when I was growing up. So
Yeah.
every single time I open it, I go, hi, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can imagine.
It should have been called Bruce, because that was his name. Bruce Zerby. Bruce by Fabergé. Hi, Bruce. All right, now it is time for...
It's time for music.
I swear this.
I've been listening to a radio show from the 80s.
What's it called?
I have a CD copy of it that I got on the internet for free.
The shadier side of the internet.
Well, it was originally for free anyway. It's a Beatles related thing, of course. It's I forget how many hours. I think it might be like a 24-hour radio
my
show.
gosh.
Wow.
I remember listening to it the first time. It's called The Beatles, The Days in Their Life. And it goes through their entire history. It plays every single song they recorded, a lot of solo stuff.
Good
and
Lord.
I remember when I first heard about it, I think it was like Labor Day weekend or Memorial Day weekend. They used to play those kind of things. And they said it was coming out. So I went to the drug fair and got, remember the three
Drug
cassettes
fair.
in the hanging plastic bag? I got like 4 or 5 of those and got my boombox, and we were going to a picnic. I had to bring the boombox with me to record it at the picnic and everything.
That's dedication.
Yeah, but then I lost those tapes, and then I belonged to like a Beatles bootleg group online, and somebody had found the record of that they sent to the radio stations back then, and they digitized it and put it out. So it's 21 CDs long.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, that might be more than 24 hours.
Wow.
How much would that sell for if you were going to buy that?
Oh, I don't even know. Probably a lot of money.
Yeah, gotta be over $200 or $300.
Yeah.
You got it for
free. I have it. I listen to it every 5 years or so. So, I mean, it's 82, I think I want to say, and there's a lot of mistakes in it that things that have been disproven and stuff, but it's still a fun listen.
Oh, I'd bet.
So that's what I've been listening to this week, and probably in the next 2 weeks.
You'll be busy.
Yeah,
you are going to be busy. Well, I've been stuck on some really heavy music by Devin Townsend, the Devin Townsend Project, and I've been listening to an album called Addicted, and he is a Canadian musician, and he is wickedly awesome. He's so wicked. He could sing. Guitar player as well. Really good. And it's just I can't say enough how awesome he is. You remember Steve Vai put out an album with a singer, and his band was called Vai, V-A-I.
Yeah.
Short-lived. The singer of that was Devin Townsend.
Oh, okay.
He was really freaky looking back then. He had a weird dreadlock thing going on and all that. But he was. I love this album, and I've just been stuck on it like all month.
All right. Well, I'm going to be really quick. I've been stuck on listening to a group called Heidi Folk. It's it's a hard rock. What do they call themselves? They call themselves Viking metal. And
that's cool.
It's sung in German. Yeah, and they sing it in German. But there's something very primal. There's something very primal about their music. And there's this one song, I forget the guy's name. It's all in German. But it almost has this kind of like tribal chant to it with like a hard, strum to it and with the guitars and everything. And that's my workout music. And I have like 4 or 5 songs. And I'm kind of selective because I really don't like when there's another band that I've listened to through the channel that I found them, something Troll, and the guy's just one of these like the voices, and I hate that even if I understand the lyrics. Yeah. And now you're going to do it in German. I can't listen to that. But there's something really cool about the music because they're doing it with the old squeeze box and violins, and they're doing it to like a metal sound. So it's really cool. But real quick, the other thing I actually listen to, and I've listened to it a couple of times because there's 3 or 4 songs I really love, thanks to you, Mr. Ferg, was the Fab Four Christmas song, Christmas album.
Oh, cool.
So when you talked about it, I said, that sounds really cool because I love stuff. I love parody music. Anything kind of funny or remakes. Weird Al's one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
So when I heard that, I could see how you said that they kind of blend together and they sound a little off. But it really did sound like them.
That's pretty
There was just a couple of songs that really sounded like them. Yeah. And the Taxman version of their Christmas song, I don't remember what it was. That was really cool. I just thought it was so cool the way they blended the music into previously known Christmas songs. So.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
I got Beatmas because of you.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so same thing. I did the same thing. I followed his lead.
Yeah, Beatmas. That's the Fab Four Beatmas Christmas song.
Oh, that's it? That's the same one?
Yep, same one.
Oh, cool. I thought it was another album. I was like, there's another one.
It is. There's the Beatmas and then there's the Fab Four. That's two different bands.
Yeah. I think I listened to both of them, and there was one that sounded a little off, and the other one sounded more like the Beatles.
Yeah, the Fab Four is that one. The one that sounds more like the Beatles.
Then I got the wrong one.
But it was still very
No,
cool.
that's the first one. That's a really good one.
Oh, okay.
I enjoyed both of them.
Well, Ferg and Phil, guess what time it is?
I know what time it is.
Hey, Ferg, it's time to go.
And
would that be the festive New Year's horn at this point? Or?
That is the very belated New Year's Eve special horn. Ladies and gentlemen, we totally hope everybody had a good time and a wonderful New Year. And thank you, Ferg, and thank you, Phil.
Thank you,
Phil, for coming on. It was nice to meet you.
No, Mr. Ferg, thank you for letting me come on. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun.
Yep,
Sorry I embarrassed you guys a little bit.
We are used to being embarrassed. That's what this show's about. Ferg and I embarrassing ourselves.
Yeah.
And it's good to have someone else do it for us.
Sorry, I brought my dark humor with me.
That's fine. No. We knew that going in.
Okay, well,
think
you
we
did. I'm not sure Ferg did.
And Olivia, thank you so much for coming by as well.
She's my Robin to my Batman, as you guys like to start the show.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
She's only 3 inches tall. She is so cute. She is so cute. She goes right here in your pocket. Well, I'm going to end the song.
You're going to end the song already? You haven't even played it.
I know.
How do you do this? Kevin, I don't understand.
It's a trick. It's a trick. You'll learn. You'll learn. Watch and learn. I'm going to end the show tonight with a song by Kim and Baran, which are Russian musicians. It's a Russian band. They play kaleidoscope music and different styles of sci-fi and cosmic easy listening and space disco and down tempo.
The Russian, they probably know Heidi folk.
They probably might. They're from St. Petersburg. If you want to check these guys out, check them out on soundcloud.com/Kim and Baran, Buran. And you know how to spell Kim. If you don't, you need to go back to school. And you can find them on Facebook.com at Kim and Baran as well. Please, everybody, have a beautiful new year. This is the start of something new. God seems to be clearing the earth for new musicians, so I hope we have some good ones following.
Aye, I like that.
Yeah. And until next time, this is Ferg saying...
Bye.
That's it.
I totally forgot about that.
You have to say something incredible.
Okay. All right, I got something.
Okay. And until next time, this is Ferg saying...
We could be heroes just for one day.
Oh, thank you. I would like to be a grinder.
A submarine sandwich. You want with a pop.
of Zerbinator's music and podcasts are under the Creative Commons license, which allows retelling and rebroadcasting as long as the author is notified and credited. For more great escape pods, please visit www.zerbinator.wordpress.com. If you would like to contact Zerbinatorland, you can send an email to instrumentally@gmail.com or give us a call at 571-408-ZERB or 9372.
All right, I got something.
Okay. And until next time, this is Ferg saying...
It's crackers to slip a roser, the proxy... No, wait, I forgot.
We'll try again. Practice it in your head, and I'll ask you one more time.
Wait a minute.
But at least I got an outtake for this.
Okay. All right, I'll go a different direction.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
And join us next time when Ferg says...
We could be heroes just for one day.
Oh,